Okay, hello Sagittarius. Today I will be doing a reading for all Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Jupiters. If you have planets in those signs, check them out. If you have those planets in that sign, check them out. So this reading's for you. I will be using the... Oh, God damn. I'm just going to leave it here. All right, I'll be using the Psychic Tarot deck today. It's an Oracle/Tarot deck. Beautiful deck. A lot of fun to use and to play with. So let's begin, shall we? I'll also be using the Wisdom of the Tao, just one, to get a general overall vibe. Kind of help us out a little bit on this journey. So let's begin. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. No. That probably blew out the mic, my bad. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, interesting. Okay, and let's see. You got two. Very interesting. Grounding and karma. So let's begin with these. You have grounding. Stand up forcefully for what you believe. Your strength and intelligence will get you through. Don't rush your decision based on limited information. Welcome others' constructive opinions, but don't allow yourself to be pushed. Interesting. And you have karma. The cycles of birth and death, action and reaction comprise our universe. Your situation arose from past karmic connections. The opportunity to create good karma is now. All past life influences are working toward a final balance. Accept what is. And karma is not really affecting us so much right now at this time, but this is more of a... the decisions that we make affect our futures and affect affect our decisions moving forward. Okay, so that's sort of what this is. Is like a decision that you make. How does it affect yourself and others around you? So let's begin. So you have the 6 here. This is the 6 of Cups. Memories of love. So it's a beautiful card. It's almost like you have a lot of loved ones around you. You're just very loved, and this loving energy is permeating throughout the entire reading here. It's like permeating throughout your entire life, really. And there are a lot of memories of love, and you're looking back on those very fondly and looking at them to make your decisions in the future almost. Like you're making decisions for your loved ones and for the love that you feel for yourself and the world around you. And so this is a very nurturing energy that you're going through, and I can see why, because here in the helpful energies you have the fertility. And fertility is I mean, it's really beautiful to see. This is the Empress. So it's like you have this energy of making things grow. So you're currently in a position of growing. So it's like you're growing this idea that you have, or this energy that you have of love, and you're growing that into something better and more beautiful. And the fertility here is that you're nurturing those around you and yourself. And this is the energy that you're working with, is the energy of nurturing, taking care of yourself through a place of love and acceptance for yourself and others. And by making these memories, you're also helping yourself. And this is where the good karma comes in, right? This is where it kind of comes in of you're making good memories for yourself. So in the future, you'll have good memories, and you'll have more good memories rather than bad ones. And even your bad ones will be good memories. So you're really in that position right now of cultivating love, cultivating peace within yourself and within others, to sort of grow that a little bit more, and to create what you want. And that could be literally anything. Like if you want more abundance and more wealth, then that is what you're growing. You're facilitating a place for this growth to happen. So that's what's happening here. If you want more love in your life, you're facilitating that at the moment by just being in that energy of remembering your loved ones, remembering good times, and you're facilitating more of that into your life, which brings good karma. And so here in the negative, right, you have the third eye. And so this is very interesting, because usually the third eye helps us. It's sort of how we see the world from our own unique perspective. And it's how we see the world from the unique perspective that it gives us. And we could see behind things and create things and become this creator of the universe. But it's not, it's out of whack here. So I think it's unbalanced. You might have an unbalanced third eye. And let's see. Right now I'm reading from the Wheels of Life here by Enodia Judith, PhD. So I'm just looking here at the sixth chakra. It is, let's see, to perceive, to command, center of the head, slightly above eye level. So right here, it's the eye like this, but kind of vertical, right? So when you look at me, imagine you're using your third eye when you imagine an eye directly in the center of my forehead, okay? We're looking at each other through our third eyes when you imagine that. So it's illumination, seeing, intuition. So your intuition might be a little off at the moment. And I think it's sort of off by what you're being distracted by a lot of things. So let's see. Malfunctions, blindness, headaches, nightmares, eye strain, blurred vision, okay? It has to do with the eyes, so that's the other body parts it rules. Its color is indigo. Planets, Jupiter and Neptune. So this is your ruling planet. Jupiter is your ruling planet, and so the third eye, you're like a master of the third eye. So it's very interesting to see. The minerals, lapis lazuli, quartz. Let's see. Corresponding verbs, I see. So you might be saying I don't see. Maybe like you don't see the future. You don't see certain things. The vowel is and I think that's sort of it. It's like, I don't think that you're very you might not be very imaginative at the moment, or you're sort of allowing the world, see, to the light, all this illusionary things around you to sort of blind you at the moment. So I think that it's like you, let's say like you have this vision of something grand that you want. It's almost like you can't envision that because what you see around you is showing you the opposite. Like you're seeing all of the light that is showing you the opposite of that, so it's messing with your intuition. And it has to do with the eyes as well. So like you could very well have blurred vision, like I said, but I think it's that what you see is not what you see in your mind. So let's say, for example, like you want to, like you have a, I don't know, like you want a, I don't know, like a car or something, and you see that you can't envision having that car because you don't even have money in your account. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to get that car? You know what I'm saying? Or like you don't even know what kind of car you want. So how are you? So you just see that you have a like a busted up Honda or something, and you just see that. So that is your reality. Your reality is not looking past that and turning that Honda into a into like a Mercedes or something or a Ferrari, right? Like you don't right now you don't have that ability to kind of transform that in your mind and keep that there and exist in that place, because it's sort of like lying to yourself, but it's almost like you're blinded by your reality, which is not even a true reality. So it's like you're being blinded by these things. So you're not creating your universe. You're really just sort of like you're not being an active creator in your own universe. You're sort of just observing what happens to you. So it's allowing other light phenomenon, other energies to kind of interfere with you. And so you have this is in the past year, you have the base chakra or the root chakra. So you really worked your way up to this position. So you really worked yourself up to this area, and it's like you were in this position of being grounded and being very rooted, and that put you in a place of sort of seeing your loved ones, becoming in love with yourself and your surroundings and things like that. So it's like you being rooted and being grounded helped you to love yourself more, love others more, sort of become in that energy of love even more. Now, I think because you're being blinded by the light, you're being blinded by everything that you see. Everything that you see is your absolute reality, because your third eye is not like working. Basically, it's like not. And that's not funny, but it's like your third eye is like not. It's sort of blinded by all the lights, right? It's blinded by everything that you see in your reality. So that's causing a lot of mental conflict, because you want something to be, and you can't even imagine it because you have all this stuff in the way. And so all this stuff in the way is your reality. And so how are you supposed to be a millionaire when you are homeless? You know what I mean? So that's sort of the energy. Like that might not be who you are. You might not actually be homeless, but how are you supposed to? Yeah, you know what I mean. So that sort of like that causes mental conflict because you're not being congruent within yourself. And this is a common theme that I'm seeing. So this must be a collective energy, but you're just not being congruent with yourself. It's like this is a general reading as well, so don't, like, if this doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. So it's just that there's like a mental conflict here of wanting one thing, but then thinking that there's an obstacle in the way, or thinking that there's no way you can get that, or you do one thing, but you want one thing, but do the complete opposite. So like you want to exercise and be healthy, but you just eat a bunch of crap, or you want to have a lot of money, but you spend it all, or you don't. Like you want to move slowly, but you are always walking really fast, right? So it's like that kind of thing. So that causes a lot of mental conflict within us of this can't happen because it's like I can't even see the future. I can't even envision the vision, right? Because all this stuff is like in my vision now of this, and it's showing me that this isn't even possible. So this is where Joe Dispenza comes in to help a lot. The Secret, stuff like this. So like using the quantum reality to sort of shift. That's very third eye pineal gland energy. And so that energy right now is sort of not being utilized, I would say. But in the future, or in like the outcome, you have rejoice and celebration. You have the Three of Cups. So you are sharing this celebration because you have fertilized this loving energy around you. And so because you're doing that, because you're taking care of yourself and others around you, you're showing people love, you're showing yourself love, you're showing love to the universe itself, just because you can't see, just because you're being blinded, right? So, but it's like the love that you feel is going to overcome that. So it's going to help to stabilize yourself. It's going to help stabilize your third eye and your root chakra, and sort of make you balance within that self to really resonate and radiate from the heart chakra. And so, yeah, this is, I think, stand up forcefully for what you believe. Don't rush your decisions based on limited information. So that's the light, right? It's like you might think that you have to make this decision because right in front of you, it's like, this is what is. So it's like, I can't do that because I have this right in front of me, right? I can't do this, make this decision because I only have limited information. So, don't rush decisions based on that, right? And welcome others' constructive opinions. So this is where the mental conflict might come in, but also rejoice in celebration. People are doing this out of love for you. So if somebody has another idea, they're actually helping you with this because you did that, right? Because you showed love, others are showing love to you too. So you get what you put out. So things are a mirror to you. So if you put out love, then you're getting love back. And so right now, it's just like you're only seeing with your two eyes, okay? And you're not seeing with your third. And so, but you're feeling through your heart. So that's very good to see. Like your heart is full. You're looking through your heart. And looking through your heart is very helpful. And the mind is just a little bit confused, I think, because it uses the third eye mostly. It just uses these just to kind of perceive light, right? Because without it, we'd be bumping into things and we'd all be dead. So we need these. So it's an evolutionary thing where we need these eyes. But this eye has been forever and will always be. Even if we didn't have these, this eye is open when we sleep. This eye is always open. So like imagine this an eye right here. Like that's always open. This eye sees all, right? So, and when it's blinded by these. We use these too much. We believe what we see. We believe that that's all there is. We don't believe that what our mind sees, what our eye sees is what is real, but we believe what we see. So I hope that helped. Okay, and let's see you on the next one. All right, peace.